Good morning and welcome to Fishing with CJ. It's a Saturday morning. Tomorrow there is a nomads match, and against my better judgment I'm going to fish it. So I'm just walking into Tony's shop now to select my peg and pick up some bait. I will be filming it for Tony's Tackle as well, so the two videos should be out in conjunction. So let's get in the shop and find out what's going on. All right, Tone?
All right, Chris.
Yeah.
I think so.
How you doing?
I'm ready to go, mate.
Good.
Yeah.
Come to draw my
peg?
Yeah, come and draw my peg.
Got some drawn already.
Yeah, I bet they have, yeah. I'm a bit late.
Pretty good. Good turnout. Got about 18 or 19, I think.
Okay, cool.
Just trying to message one of the guys. I'm not sure he's fishing or not.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Joe Wells.
Oh, okay.
Just sent him a message.
Yeah.
I know he is because I've got his lug in the back. Sorry. Right, so we got 5 or 6 left. I'll let you, anyone you
I'm
like.
going to have the bottom one.
Ooh, the bottom one. Dangerous.
It's dangerous. Number 5.
Number 5.
Peg number 5. Not the best peg, is it?
It's all been repegged. Gerald's repegged it. We put all these new numbers up.
Okay. Oh, we got some.
There's a lot of people getting confused.
Yeah, we got a bit confusing, isn't it? Because some of them have been buried by the shingle.
There's a bit of a blast from the past, look. For the honest fisherman.
The honest fisherman, yeah.
For the dishonest fisherman. Look, it's a knife.
Yeah.
Guy brought it in the shop today, said,
Yeah, you know,
give it to me.
Don't see there much.
Well, I'll make a use for that tomorrow.
Yeah.
The dishonest fisherman. Right, so you're number 5, yes?
All right, mate. Number
Put
5.
you down here. See where...
Where's that house up towards the crab shack, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just left of the crab. He's repegged it also. I'm not quite sure, but you'll see them big discs up there.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to catch tomorrow, but I'm number 8, by the way.
Oh, are you? So you only come along, so I bet I'll come along and film you.
Yeah, so
that's
not
good.
far away, but wanted to be up the top really. But
yeah,
is what it is, isn't it? I suppose.
You got some worms for me?
Yeah. I changed them this morning. How many did you want?
4 packs, I said.
There's a strange thing happened with that. You know, like Australian Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
When I was on a cruise ship, and a guy come up the bar and he said, "I just finished touring with the Australian Pink Floyd," and I didn't know they were at all.
Yeah.
And I kind of half blanked him.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went onto their site and I said, "Who did I meet on the Virtuosa?" Anyway, they got a few in the band and they don't know. They said, "Can you describe it?" I said, "No, not really." I said, 6 months ago. And I'm on their site and they keep going, "Tony, are you sure?" Because we were touring and but he might have been lying, I suppose. I don't know.
I mean, there's like 10 in the band, I think. So it's quite a big band.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed I didn't really speak to him properly. I was kind of like, "Oh, okay, mate," you know what I mean? Yeah. Quite funny.
No, because they are good. They are really good.
They're very good, aren't they?
Yeah, no, amazing. I mean, they've got what sort of concerts?
Well polished, don't they? Did you go and see them then?
Yeah, when I saw them Thursday night.
Brighton or something?
Yeah, in Brighton. They played in Eastbourne before that.
Yeah, I know they have, yeah. But I just, you know, you sort of at the bar and... Yeah, okay, didn't take much notice.
Yeah.
So I've seen the real Pink Floyd, I think it was 1981.
I never managed to see them.
That was cool, fantastic. I'm not quite sure of the date, 71 or 81.
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant they were.
Lovely jubbly. Right.
Okay, so you're all booked in and done.
Yeah. So, next thing you'll see me is down the beach. So, I'm on the beach. So, yeah, good morning again to Fishing with CJ. And today, against my better judgment, I'm fishing on the beach in a nomads match. So I will be filming it for the Tony's Tackle C-Match channel as well. So I've got my work cut out. Means I'm not going to be able to get around everybody. I'll probably just do about the first 8 pegs, which will take me up to Tony, I think. Yeah, so if you want to see how they get on, then come over to the Tony's Tackle C-Match channel and watch the video from that. And if you want to see how I get on, well, we'll see. I'm surrounded by top Charlies, to be quite honest, so I have a feeling that I'm not going to get a great deal. But you never know, Maybe they're going to be blasting out a long way and I'll be catching them in the gully. You can hope, can't you? Anyway, I'm all set up. Rod's set up, rod's out. I've got a bait, it's in the water. I've got 2 rigs already tackled up and ready to go. Yeah, I'll put the camera on when something starts to happen. My bait's been out a while. There's a few fish coming in, but I don't think I'm fishing anywhere near in the zone that they're fishing in. But I'll wind this in now. Not seeing anything on the rod tip. and just see if I've got a fish on. Don't think there's anything coming in on here, but you never know. Even an unsized whiting would be nice just to start off. We're hearing Tony's been catching a few. Oh, got a fish. I have got a fish. Woohoo! There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. I think that's the answer, is leave it out for a while. Nice little place. Get it in the bucket. Now you should, I suppose, fill your bucket up before you start fishing, but it is such bad luck if you do that. Right, let's get Joe Wales to sign my cheat. I'm on the cards. So the first barrier has been passed. We've got something on the card. Next barrier is to well, two barriers. Caught a fish. It's on the cards. Third barrier is to try and get over 100 points. So let's see how we go. Alright, so let's get this tickled up, baited up, and get it out again. Well, we're already out. I'm actually fishing with three rigs, just in case it gets busy. Oh, I've got a bit of music in my head, it's driving me nuts. But I can't sing it because I get copyrighted. But yeah, those baits, actually, I think all the baits here have been nibbled at, which is a good sign. You might notice I like to use a baiting needle when I'm baiting with worms. I just find that it makes the bait presentation better and saves me a lot of time. Right, the current bait that's out there is that Plaice came on a rig that was just worms, nothing tipping it off. The current bait that's out there is worms tipped with a bit of squid. So we'll see if I catch anything with that. We won't tip this one with anything at this stage. We'll see how it goes. See what the benefits are. Right, so we're rigged up and we're ready to go. Put the camera back on when something happens. So the inshore lifeboat launches off the beach. Nice little tractor. Nice and over there. Alright, it's been on a while because I've been filming for Tony. I've got a slack line now. It's interesting. I'm completely slack lined. I thought I was going to be over the groin, but it's something's taken me and swum back up with it. I don't know if there's anything on here or not. There's a bit of weight. Nothing tugging. I think there's something on here. What we got? We have got one Plaice. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Get this in the bucket, get a new rig back out. In fact, I think I had 3 and they've come off because all the baits are gone. Right, so it's in the bucket. That was tipped off with squid. So let's put another tipped off his squid bait out. Got a smaller weight on now because the tide's not running, hardly any tide running. Oh, cheers, bud. 20, 12, yeah, 29.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. 29. 28 points.
28 points. Cheers, mate. $64. There you go. Cheers, Joe.
That water's a bit greeny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny because over at Seafood, which is where I've been going squidding, it's been absolutely gin clear the last few days. But it just seems to be this side of the beach here. Like it holds it in here.
Yeah. I went out at low tide. The first time I went at low tide.
Okay. Yeah.
I had about 12.
Okay, because I mean, everyone says it should be high water, but
yeah.
I think the night I had the most, at 12, I fished early, so I probably had about 4 hours of flood. Yeah. So I fished for about the first 2 hours of the flood and gave up. You know, I didn't want to stick around to the high tide because it was about 1 in the morning.
Yeah. Every time I've been over high, but when it gets to high, it just seems to switch off.
Yeah, no.
It just goes.
That's how it was the other night. And the other night, I was there with Ben Stoughton. I don't know if you know, he had his legs blown off in Afghanistan. He calls himself the amputee angler for his YouTube.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
And he had 8, I think, during the course of the night. He'd had 3 when I got there, so he was 3 ahead of me anyway. And then I had 1. But we were both hooking them and losing them. He must have lost 10. I lost 2 or 3. So either they weren't feeding hard or what it was, but they didn't seem to be getting spiked so well.
Tell you what, I'm no expert. I've only started fishing for this year, but
yeah, same year for me, same this year.
I heard that you're supposed to fish with a loose drag.
Oh, okay.
Reel in, so you can reel in,
yeah.
but it can pull the same time. Because I think sometimes you're pulling, you wind them in, and you pull them, they pull themselves off.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't lost a lot, I must admit, but I did read that somewhere.
Yeah.
That might be worth a try.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's about done now. I think it's about the end of the season now. Yeah. But I mean, I've never bothered before. But this year, there seemed to be. When I was out on the boat putting the underwater camera down, I've never seen. There was squid everywhere.
Was it?
And I had like live baits down, and I was filming the live bait, and the squid are latching onto the live bait, and when you bring in the live bait, and all the back of the head been bitten off, but you don't know you've had a squid on there, and they're not spiking them with their long tentacles. They're kind of swimming up and going, latching onto the back of its head, and then they sit there for ages, obviously munching away at it.
Chunking.
Yeah. And the cuttles are the same. They were doing the same.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. And then they fight over the bait as well. So one of them will be latched on, and another one will come along, and the first one will go black and try and scare the other one off. Yeah. Set off the ink and everything to try and scare the other one, and the other one will come round and latch on the other side of it, and then they both swim off.
Yeah, the first time I went, when I was saying about that low tide, that was fucking, dark. And the first time I've done it, I went back, fucking had a few and that, wrapped them up, put them in the freezer for bait. Went indoors, fucking looked in the mirror, fucking
Black.
all over my head. What the fuck's that? And I realised it's all the bloody...
Yeah, they sit there, they shoot their ink. I mean, I think normally by the time you've landed them, they've done their ink. But if you put them in a bucket of water, it recharges. So you can make a bucket of water that can ink you again.
But the last couple, I had 2 over shore. And I cooked them up.
Yeah, I've had them.
I'm no cook.
Yeah.
But that salt and chilli squid, mate, fucking nice.
Yeah. Because my missus doesn't eat fish very much, and the first time I went, I had 2. We didn't catch any big ones. The biggest ones were about that, and I kept the 2 biggest ones for eating, and they were delicious. They were absolutely spanking. Yeah. The next time I went out, I had a couple of big fuckers like that, and I thought I'd have them for the tea. They didn't taste very nice at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The bigger ones?
Yeah, they were a bit chewy, even though I soaked them in milk and what have you.
I know their skin gets quite thicker than big ones. Quite thick.
Well, I peel the skin off. I take the skin off them anyway, or someone said, there's so many things you read. People say, oh, don't take the skin off, that's where all the flavour is and everything. But
I took the skin off, but I mean, they're quite thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
The bigger ones
Yeah.
are thicker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about as thick as your fucking little fingers, like a bloody cuttlefish.
Well, what I done was, you store it,
Yeah.
and you leave it in milk.
Yeah, that's right,
And
yeah.
that's meant to tenderise.
Well, you put a couple of teaspoons full of salt in the milk,
right.
and you put them in that, and you leave them for half an hour in the milk in the fridge, and the lactic acid tenderises the meat, but also it takes away some of the not so pleasant taste. That's what I've heard.
I did read that about the taste as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
And
I only googled a few things, recipes. And stuff,
yeah.
You know?
And then all I do is I just roll them in self-raising flour and corn flour mixed together, and then cut them into discs about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then just fry them. And I say the first 2 times we did it was absolutely pucker. The last time we had it, the dog had most of it because we ate it and we thought, this isn't very nice. And I'd heard other people saying that the bigger ones aren't so nice. So yeah. So I've got plenty in the freezer.
I think it'd be a cracking bucket.
Yeah. I mean, if you could get some little live ones and run them down your line as a live bait for bass, because the bass must be feeding on them.
That many in the water, that'd have to be.
Yeah.
And there has been a few bass out my way.
Yeah.
Brighton Beach has been quite a few, £7.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what is out off here, the tuna. I've never seen tuna like this year. Everywhere, big fucking bust-ups. So we were there feeding on the squid or the whiting or I don't know what. But, well, that's what they say, but I mean, the last few bust-ups I've seen, there's no garfish about.
Did you see that? Did you see this sea angler? The picture on the front.
No.
The tuna coming out the water and not a garfish hanging out of it.
Yeah.
Hanging out of its mouth.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't think they'd be too fussy. They'll probably smack anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been the start of the herring as well. Herring.
I've heard people say that they've been catching sardines, which are basically small herring, aren't they? So, and giltheads. I mean, Dan Wood had a gilthead off the beach in the last comp I filmed.
Really?
Yeah, only a little one, but that's nice to see because they're a lovely fish when they get big.
Yeah, we get them over Kingston Beach.
Yeah.
Kingston Beach, which is in from the harbour arm.
Yeah.
And you get small ones there. Small ones.
Yeah.
Strange, you never get any decent surgeons.
Right. I mean, in Cornwall they go and fish them up the estuaries, don't they, for them?
Yeah, my cousin, he does kayak fishing.
Oh yeah.
He has one with £7. It fucking literally is like half toe in them, you know. They have strong fish.
£7 gilthead.
That is one of my bucket list fish.
Yeah, it is mine.
They're lovely fish.
Well, I go down to Cornwall and there's a bloke, I've got a mate down there who's got a boat, just a little beach launch boat, and we go fishing up the Padstow River. You're not allowed to fish there for bass, it's a bass conservation area. So we go fishing for a pollock, but them pesky bass,
Really? Oh, right, yeah.
them pesky bass, they will come along and take your pollock bait. So we had some good days bassing illegally, but we also go for gilt heads there. But I had one run and didn't connect with it. He fishes with mussels for them.
Does it? Do reckon crab, don't they?
Well, yeah, I think anything.
Mussel bait, and
Yeah.
crab bait, looking at it,
Yeah,
they're quite similar, aren't
juicy. Yeah, and I mean they got a set of jaws in them, so they're probably going around crunching up anything they can crunch up.
they? We did fish for them when we was working over in the Isle of Wight, me and Phil Lee.
Yeah,
In fact, we only had them up to like a pound.
yeah,
Pound a foot, you know?
yeah. Well, Jim Whitby had one, didn't he, on the other side of the harbour arm here? The judge is on the card. I mean, that's the only thing about fishing the point. It's not so bad today because the big ones, the big yachts are a long way offshore, aren't they? But when the wind's quite strong westerly, they come in right in close, don't they, to try and get out the wind?
Yeah, out of the boat one day we were fishing down there in the summer and there's loads of jets there. You know, like them.
Yeah.
You didn't realise it was a vase, and that the post has been there for fucking forever. It was actually a marker for the start of the race.
Yeah.
And like, obviously that day they were in close to the wind or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, you know, down there where the swimmers all go off and they think it's their beach, which I think is a little bit out of order because none of the beaches are anybody's beach. But yeah, the fishermen and the swimmers end up having words down there most weeks.
We actually, at Widewater there, and Lancing, we've got actual signs.
Yeah.
Swimming beaches.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense, doesn't it?
Fish the Bowen,
Yeah.
You know, there's no signs. You get all the swimmers out.
Oh, right, okay.
So,
all right.
if you said you can't say to them, go and swim in the swimming zone,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, there is a few rails down there because it's got so popular over the years. This bloody going in the sea in the freezing cold water
every day. I mean, you know, in the heat, the depth of winter, they do it. I went out. I was fishing on the beach at Tide Mills in March. You know, sometimes in March you get a really hot day. And I'm sitting on the beach and I was sweltering, and a woman come down and went and had a swim next to me. And I thought, you know, I really fancy doing that. I'm so hot. So I said to her when she came out, I said, can you just hang around for a minute because I want to go and have a swim and I'd like to know if someone was here in case something goes wrong. I went out and no joke, I couldn't feel my legs. I thought, I don't think I'm going to be able to walk out. I don't know if I can walk anymore.
Yeah, along Hove here, they've got they've actually got a little sauna, like pop-up thing, like on a trailer, but for the swimmers, when they come out, they get in this.
Oh, right. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Charge, of course.
Yeah, of course. I was going to say, that's somebody very enterprising, but what a good idea.
Yeah. And I think the first one I see out our way was on Kingston Beach, a little thing.
Yeah.
And I was saying to the couple of lads I work with and go past it every day, I said, Dad, we'll get one on Hove Beach, you'll make a few quid on it.
Yeah.
And someone has popped one up.
And you know, it is, it's not like seasonal, it's every day of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it when the waves have been breaking on here and there's a bloke waiting for a gap in the wave so he swim out and you think, f***ing hell, mate. I'm going to have to move again. Here he is.
I knew you could do it.
Is it that 31 again? We've all had that 31 plate.
No, it's not 31, that one. Look at him. He's nearly dead, the poor fucker. He's been hanging on there so long. Poor little cat. Got your cat nice anyway. Oh look, he's a slippery old chap. 29.
29?
29 he is. Go on. Back you go. Look at him, he's gone off.
How much is 29, do you know? You know,
See, all clubs should just go on that SAMF chart now.
Well, it make much, so
Not
much.
being funny, Ian Bell worked all that out.
Especially when it's just been photocopied so many times you can't read it.
Just go off of this chart.
Yeah.
That, not being funny, just say to it. Plaice is the same anyway.
Yeah, I think there is a couple of...
They should just go on 28 points.
28 points.
28 points, and we've voiced the coconut.
Happy days.
Could easily have been a coconut today.
One of these charts was fucked up though, wasn't it?
This is the new one.
Yeah, the first one with the dogs.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That is the one that Rogers hands out to all his matches. Rogers is really good. No, I'll tell you what, it's like not being funny, it's like that stupid club Dave fishes for. You know, like, there's me putting 2 points for a top up, you're only allowed 1 top up. Yet they're fishing for top ups. So anyway, like I'm saying to him, like, you know, what he said, he said, like, if you get a dog, it's this, and if you get that, and white, they've got to be 28, and sometimes they're 29. Just why you fishing. Well, I fished one, and I turned up like the all-conquering fucking hero. So anyway, like, I fished, they said, oh, you're on peg 1. I had a house next to me with a big, like, metal mesh thing that went out.
Yeah.
So I couldn't cast up there. I was right up next to this fucking wall. He knows where it is. Anyway, like, I finished fishing. I caught 2 whiting all night. Anyway, I was packing the stuff up, and I heard some bloke going, that Julian French, he caught nothing. He was meant to be all right. And I just sort of put the stuff, I thought I'd better stay around and applaud the winners. Of course, Dave Wade pissed it.
Yeah.
I mean, he absolutely, and he didn't just win.
Yeah, you annihilated.
He was on a good course.
Yeah.
And at any rate, like, after that, I've not gone back. They got one today.
Where is it?
Hove. Today they're fishing Shoreham.
Oh, okay.
How many points you got now?
60 something.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Tony's got 3.
He's had 60. He's on about 68, I think.
Tony's got 3. Webby's still got 1.
Yeah.
Plumpstead's blanking.
Oh, is he?
Dan Woods is blanking.
Ooh.
We should be on the point.
I'll tell you what, that'll be going through like a fucking train up there.
Well, not now, it won't be. It was only at the start of it.
Not now.
And that's on the point. He didn't have to fish peg 1 and 2, did he?
He could have come back from the point.
Right, it's been out for a while, so let's wind it in and see if we've got anything on here. Haven't seen any bites, but that doesn't mean anything. Been talking. Here's Tony. I think I found your snag.
I've had some horrible snags out there. This is a big
It's coming out. Oh, a bit sideways. I might be united with you on that one. Right, get these baited up. Let's have a quick look at the rigs I'm using. I'm using 3 hook paternoster rigs, but they're Portsmouth loop rigs. So basically what you've got, let's turn this around so you can see. So you've got the shock body, or the body of the rig. It's obviously quite a heavy breaking strain line. And then it's got 3 swivels, trap swivels on it. Top one's got a little spring, helps keep it all under tension. Middle one is just is on a cascade swivel, and these are Arno cascade swivels, and that's between 2 beads trapped with crimps. And then the bottom one, which is the clever part, is the Portsmouth loop part. And now basically what you've got is you've got quite a long snood, and then 2/3 of the way down, or maybe 3/4 of the way down, you've got a cascade link, and then a short hook length that goes down to the bait. And I've got some beads on here with a stop knot, so we need to pull that down so it's holding the bait nicely trapped against the hook. And what happens is you clip this hook onto your lead. Make sure that the wires are set, so let's do that first. This is a green, so I think this is a 6 ounce lead. The hook clips onto the lead, and then having got it on, you keep it under tension. Keep it under tension, he said, as he loses it, so it stays on the hook there. And then the next snood clips onto that cascade. So you've got a loop of line which doesn't get tangled somehow. I don't know why, but they don't get tangled. So when that hits the bottom, that will be released, pings that off, that pings off this one, and then you've got one snood that's out quite a long way out on a longer trace. So let's put that back on again. It's a little bit fiddly, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy to do. It's not easy to do and film, to be honest. So the next lid clips into the cascade. These nice Arno stainless steel cascades. And then the top one clips into that top cascade, and then it's all clipped together. Now I'm cutting the lugworm in half, and I'm tipping off with a bit of squid, fresh caught, English caught squid. So that's what I'm fishing with. And so we're ready to go. Oh, there's a man with a bucket. Oh, he's catching up. Is that a little abba-dabby-doo?
A little dab.
Little abba-dabby-doo. Well, got about an hour and 15 minutes to go. So it'd be nice to have another fish or another couple. It would be very nice. Tide's got about 45 minutes to run, and then it's slack water. Quite enjoying this, and it's actually turning out quite nice. Blue sky out there. I'll get some sun in a minute, and I might have a cup of tea. So we'll have a cup of tea, and I haven't got a piece of cake with me this time. So a cup of tea and a piece of cake, I guarantee to get that third fish. But I won't. I've got a cup of tea, sit down, enjoy this lovely weather, and yeah, keep an eye on my rod. Right, it's been out for a while. Let's wind it in, see if we've got anything on here. I haven't seen any bites, but to be honest, I haven't seen any of my bites so far. Need to bring this in anyway because it was a bit slicey. So I'm not bringing Julian in. Could be a fish on here actually. Could be a fish on here. A double header of Plaice would be nice. Could well be a fish on here. Watching the line, is it going from side to side? Yep. Little Plaice, oh, a little dab I think. No, it's a little Plaice. Just a small one. Just a little one. Put him straight in the bucket. Put this bait out. Hello Jules, another fish. Is that a little Plaice? Oh nice. Right, well, Julian's just brought in a double header. It's getting towards the end of the match. I've got one rig done up, so I'm going to bring this one in, swap it out, put the last rig out, and start packing away. It's been really great though, I've enjoyed it. I don't know if I've got any envelopes because there's been a bit of a late flurry here amongst the top Charlies, but you never know. Definitely got a show in. Excellent, what a beautiful day. 11:57, so 3 more minutes of the match to go. Sadly, Joe Wells crossed my line, so he dragged my weight in quite a long way, but I've left it out there. You never know. Might pick up a scratchy fish down in the gully. But other than that, 3 fish, quite chuffed. Good day. The weather's been perfect. So I'm doing 2 videos today. I'm doing one for my channel, which is this one, obviously, and I'm doing a video for the Tony's Tackle Sea Match channel. And if you want to come over in there and see how other people put on, I will put the prize draw on that as well. So see how I've done in the prizes. You'll have to come over to that channel. But that's the Tony's Tackle Sea Match channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel or for Tony's channel, please do so. It makes an awful lot of difference to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, and it's kind of around what YouTube uses to promote you. So if you've got a lot of subscribers, the more subscribers you've got, the more they'll promote you. So yeah, please click on the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment. I do reply to all the comments, apart from the really rude ones, which just get deleted. And yeah, thanks very much for joining me on the beach. It's been a fantastic day. I've had to turn my Kemimoto top off because I was too hot. For those of you that don't know, I've got this heated top, the Chinese thing, and it is really good. Really good. I'm quite looking forward to the cold winter days wearing it. And yeah, keep safe, keep sane, keep fishing. I haven't said that for a while, have I? Catch you in the next one.